The government doesn't want you to have this.
Ban assault weapons now.
They call this a weapon of war and say it has no place amongst civilians.
Pass universal background checks.
They want you to be weak and incapable. I say we need to be strong and dangerous. I say this is a symbol of peace and we need to get one into the home of every God-fearing family in America. I say, let's go Brandon. So full disclosure, Sons of Liberty Gunworks did send me this rifle to make some content for them. But having said that, that's part of what makes them so cool, because apparently I'm not Insta-famous enough for people like Daniel Defense, but for Sons of Liberty Gunworks, they didn't care. And since I started following their company as well a lot more, I just man, what they stand for, what they're about is so fantastic. Their tagline is Arsenal of the Republic, and their focus is arming civilians, getting as many of these guns into the hands of civilians, capable, trained civilians as possible, as opposed to focusing on solely, as so many companies do, just trying to get the next military contract. So I absolutely love that about them. And they do a really good job of building out their rifles. They look pretty, they shoot really, really pretty. So yeah, huge fan so far.
It's not so hard to summon memory, but it's hard to recapture meaning. And the living have a responsibility to remember the conditions that led to the wars in which our heroes died. Perhaps we can start by remembering this, that all of those who died for us and our country were, in one way or another, victims of a peace process that failed. Victims of a decision to forget certain things. To forget, for instance, that the surest way to keep a peace going is to stay strong. Weakness, after all, is a temptation. It tempts the pugnacious to assert themselves. But strength is a declaration that cannot be misunderstood. Strength is a condition that declares actions have consequences. Strength is a prudent warning to the belligerent that aggression need not go unanswered. Peace fails when we forget what we stand for. It fails when we forget that our republic is based on firm principles, principles that have real meaning, that with them, we are the last best hope of man on earth. Without them, we are little more than the crust of a continent.